They're loud. They're brutal. And when they show up, they don't knock, they remove the door. These are the modern tactical shotguns, engineered like armored battering rams. Unstoppable, unforgiving, built to dominate. From battlefield legends forged in war, to futuristic beasts that look like they were stolen from a sci-fi armory. We're counting down 7 of the heaviest hitting tactical shotguns ever created. And number 1? It looks like a prop from Call of Duty. Except it's real, and far more terrifying. Number 7. Kalashnikov USAKS-12T. When Kalashnikov engineering meets 12-gauge firepower, you get the KS-12T, a shotgun that doesn't bark, it growls. Inspired by the legendary Saiga 12 and rebuilt in the US with modern precision, the KS-12T brings the raw, battlefield DNA of the AK platform straight into the tactical shotgun world. Gas-operated, semi-automatic, and fed by detachable magazines, 5-round, 10-round, and even 20-round drums for when you want your gun to speak loudly and repeatedly. It comes outfitted for real combat use. Side-folding collapsible stock, ergonomic pistol grip, M-LOK handguard for lights, lasers, and foregrips, adjustable gas system to run both light loads and heavy slugs, threaded barrel for chokes or muzzle brakes. This shotgun beats mud, sand, dirt, it doesn't care. In endurance tests, KS-12 variants have pushed past 2.400 rounds without a single cleaning and without a single malfunction. Military issued? No. Combat capable? Absolutely. It's a Kalashnikov war machine reborn on American soil, brutal, reliable, and unapologetically powerful. Number 6.
Ready?
Rock Island Armory VR-80. If the AR-15 and a 12-gauge shotgun had a tactical offspring, its name would be the VR-80. This isn't your grandfather's Woodstock shotgun. This is a semi-automatic, magazine-fed powerhouse designed to feel, operate, and handle exactly like a modern rifle. From the moment you shoulder it, everything is familiar. Safety selector, mag release, bolt catch, grip angle, all placed exactly like an AR-15, making the VR-80 the easiest transition weapon for anyone in one class. Crafted from aircraft-grade 7075 aluminum, the upper and lower receivers give the VR-80 a rare combination of rigidity and lightweight handling. The thumbhole stock offers extra stability, while the M-LOK handguard and full-length Picatinny rail let you mount red dots, lights, magnifiers, whatever the mission demands. And then there's the firepower. It ships with 5-round box magazines, but extended 9-round and 19-round mags turn this shotgun into a sustained fire monster. No pumping, no tube loading, just swap mags and keep the pressure on. Where the VR-80 shines brightest is competition. 3-gun shooters love it for its speed, flat recoil, and fast follow-up shots. The muzzle barely climbs, the cycling is smooth, and the ergonomics cut down transition times dramatically. While not officially military issued,
target
don't be
load.
surprised to find it in the hands of private contractors, security teams, or riot control units where modularity, intimidation, and fast reloads make all the difference.
Yeah, it fired them.
Civilian shooters? They adore it, not because it's fancy, but because it delivers AR-level familiarity paired with 12-gauge instruction. It's fast. It's modular. It's aggressive. In the right hands, the VR-80 is pure tactical authority. Number 5. TAVR TS-12. This doesn't look like a shotgun. It looks like something ripped off the armory wall of a sci-fi battleship. The IWI TAVR TS-12 is a bullpup, gas-operated 12-gauge monster engineered for one purpose, extreme close-quarters dominance.
And just
It stays short, compact, and maneuverable, but don't let the size fool you. The TS-12 hides one of the most insane feeding systems ever put into a shotgun. A triple rotating magazine system. Each tube holds up to 5 shells. Rotate the tubes, and suddenly you have 15 rounds on tap, plus 1 in the chamber for a total of 16 rounds of buckshot. Slugs, or less lethals ready to fire. That's riot control capacity. That's breaching team capacity. That's clear the entire hallway capacity. And the reloading experience? Pure genius. Instead of jamming shells into a long tube one by one, you load 3 separate tubes. Empty one? Rotate. The next 5 shells are immediately ready to go. In a high-stress scenario, that kind of mechanical simplicity saves lives. The TS-12 features ambidextrous controls, M-LOC compatibility, and a full-length top rail for red dots, holographic sights, or even magnifiers if you're pushing slug accuracy. Its gas-regulated system makes recoil surprisingly manageable for a shotgun that can hold this much firepower. Shooters describe it as more of a push than a punch, even during rapid strikes. It hasn't been formally adopted by any major military yet, but it's quickly becoming a darling of law enforcement procurement lists and private tactical units, especially teams that operate in tight structures where a full-length shotgun is simply too cumbersome. And pop culture? Not officially featured much yet. But every shooter who sees it says the same thing. This is exactly what a Space Marine would carry. The Tabard TS-12 doesn't just look futuristic. It is the future, compact, overbuilt, and engineered to overload your target with brutal, relentless fire. Number 4. VEPR-12. Born from war, raised by steel, and engineered with the same brutality that built the AK-47 and RPK machine guns. The VEPR-12 isn't just another tactical shotgun, it is Russia's answer to the question: what happens if you take a light machine gun and make it fire 12-gauge shells? Built directly on the RPK light machine gun receiver, the VEPR-12 is thicker, heavier, and far more rigid than any normal shotgun frame. That foundation gives it a level of durability most shotguns can't even dream of. This is why shooters describe it as AK on steroids. The shotgun feeds from detachable box magazines, 5, 8, or 10 rounds standard, with aftermarket drum stretch capacity to a wild 25 shells. And the VEPR-12 cycles almost anything you feed it. Low brass birdshot, high pressure slugs, heavy buckshot, it devours everything with that classic AK confidence. Its features scream combat purpose: side-folding skeleton stock, adjustable ghost ring sights, threaded barrel for brakes, chokes, compensators, oversized safety and charging handle, rock and lock magazine insertion, just like an AK. In Russia, the VEPR-12 has seen limited use with Spetsnaz and riot police, especially in urban anti-terror operations where they need massive breaching power combined with semi-auto speed. Doors, barricades, reinforced locks. The VEPR-12 destroys obstacles the way only a 12-gauge shotgun built on a machine gun chassis can.
Maybe.
But the real surprise came outside Russia. Before sanctions hit in 2017, the VEPR-12 exploded in popularity in the US. Competitive shooters, security teams, and collectors all rushed to buy it. Once imports stopped, prices skyrocketed, turning it into a black market unicorn, rare, expensive, and deeply sought after. It is AK reliable, tank tough, and officially one of the hardest-hitting magazine-fed shotguns ever sold to civilians. Simple rule: if conditions would break another shotgun, the VEPR-12 probably won't notice. Number 3. Benelli M4 Tactical. This is not just a shotgun. This is the combat shotgun of the United States Marine Corps, designated M1014. Battle-proven in some of the harshest war zones on Earth.
Model, not an
Iraq,
H2O. I know some of
Afghanistan,
you with a really good eye might
Syria,
have noticed. Oh, that's an H2O.
Countless covert operations.
The H2O is
If
actually...
Marines needed a shotgun that absolutely could not fail, this was the one they carried. Why? Because the Benelli M4 doesn't rely on standard gas systems that clog, jam, or require constant cleaning. Instead, it uses Benelli's patented Argo system, auto-regulating gas-operated, a dual gas piston design that adjusts itself automatically to whichever load you feed it. Light target shells? High-pressure slugs? Buckshot? Exotic breaching rounds? The M4 cycles them all without hesitation. Sandstorms, mud, rain, freezing cold, the M4 stays alive through conditions that kill other shotguns. Operators in the field describe it with one sentence: a sledgehammer that handles like a scalpel. The shotgun includes a skeletonized collapsible stock for CQB maneuvering, ghost ring sights for fast target acquisition, Picatinny rails ready for optics, red dots, tactical lights, 5+1 or 7+1 capacity depending on configuration, Near-perfect balance that lets you fire continuous shots without breaking your stance. The M4 isn't just military famous. It's a law enforcement staple. SWAT teams use it for breaching, blasting open steel-reinforced doors without breaking stride. Civilian shooters love it for home defense and competition because it's one of the smoothest, fastest, most reliable semi-auto shotguns ever made. Pop culture? Everywhere. John Wick, Zero Dark 30, Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, Rainbow Six Siege, The Division. The M4 has become the symbol of professional lethality, a shotgun you trust when your life depends on a single trigger pull. It's expensive. It's refined. It's devastating. And it has earned every bit of its legendary status. But the next shotgun on this list is newer, faster, and quickly carving its own place in modern tactical warfare. Number 2. Beretta A300 Ultima Patrol. Lightweight, fast, surgical. This is Beretta's modern answer to the tactical shotgun, a weapon built for real patrol work, not just range flexing. The A300 Ultima Patrol takes the reliable, battle-tested A300 platform and transforms it into a purpose-built tactical machine. Every inch of it is redesigned to meet the demands of officers, home defenders, and competitive shooters who need speed, control, and absolute consistency. Its semi-auto gas system is tuned for low recoil, letting you fire rapid, precise follow-up shots even with heavy loads. The gun stays flat, stable, and controllable, a massive advantage when you're clearing rooms or running drills under a timer. The controls are enlarged and gloved hand-friendly. Oversized charging handle, enlarged bolt release, aggressive slide serrations, extended loading port. Everything is optimized so you can operate the gun under stress, in the dark, or with cold, numb hands, just like real officers deal with on actual calls. The stock is textured aggressively for maximum retention, and Beretta didn't stop there. They integrated M-LOK slots, an optic-ready receiver, and a ghost ring sight setup that aligns instantly the moment you shoulder the gun. Capacity? 7 in the tube plus 1 in the chamber, plenty of firepower for modern patrol work, home defense, or fast-paced three-gun competition. And here's why the A300 Ultima Patrol has become a rising star. Multiple police departments across the US have already begun replacing older pump shotguns with this model.
Alright, here we go.
Why? Because officers shoot faster, more accurately, and with more confidence using this platform. Competitive shooters have embraced it for the same reasons. It loads fast, cycles clean, and runs all day without choking, even dirty, even pushed hard. This isn't a flashy gun. It's not obnoxious or overbuilt. It's brutally efficient, the result of Italian engineering sharpened for American tactical needs.
1.9.
But now, we've reached the final stop. The most futuristic shotgun on the list. A dual-tube monster that looks like a cyberpunk prototype brought into the real world. Number 1. UTA's UTS-15. If you want futuristic, here it is. A shotgun so strange, so aggressive, and so alien-looking that most people assume it's a prop from a sci-fi movie. But the UTS-15 is very real and very dangerous. Built in Turkey and engineered around a radical bullpup layout, the UTS-15 condenses 12-gauge firepower into a compact shell of polymer and steel. But its size isn't what makes it terrifying. It's the dual-tube magazine system. 10 independent tubes, 7 rounds each, 14 shells total, plus 1 in the chamber, for a full 15-round loadout in a pump-action shotgun that's barely longer than a rifle SBR. You can manually select which tube fires, switching between buckshot and slug instantly, or set it to auto-switch so it empties both tubes seamlessly. That kind of feeding flexibility simply doesn't exist on traditional shotguns. And UTA's didn't stop there. They built tactical tools into the gun. Integrated flashlight, integrated laser, a full-length Picatinny rail for optics, side accessory mounts, ambidextrous controls, all in a body that looks like a cyberpunk breaching weapon. Early generations had feeding issues, yes, but UTA's solved those problems with later models, improving reliability and making the UTS-15 a favorite among preppers, private security teams, and collectors who want a weapon that intimidates before it even fires. Its compact size, massive capacity, and futuristic silhouette made it jump straight into
I
pop
didn't hit it
culture.
correctly.
Featured in
Perfect.
Transformers, Age of Extinction, dominant in Battlefield 4, a fan favorite in countless tactical games and sci-fi shooters. In close quarters, the UTS-15 is pure dominance. 15 rounds of 12-gauge power in a weapon shorter than many carbines. That's not just tactical. That's terrifying. So after all the beasts on this list, here's the final question. When the breach team is gone, the power's out, and something is pounding on your safe room door, you've got room for only one shotgun. Which one of these tank-grade monsters are you taking with you? Tell us in the comments. And if this countdown fired you up, hit like, subscribe,
you're dead
and stay
now.
tuned for more deep
Transition
dives
pistol.
into weapons, warfare, and tactical engineering. Until next time, stay sharp, stay safe, and stay loaded.